앞으로 나쁘게 먹은 바다 바다 보고 싶어?
นายก็ให้พอดม
오야 저는
ชูอีกอย่างนี้ชูพอดม
아니 아니
บอดมา
아니
It's
아
starting to feel like chili pepper weather. Paimon's hungry for some fresh and fiery, spicy foods that let your taste buds have a blast.
에이
If there's one dish that
그거
fits the
좀-
bill, it's black-back perch stew. Come on, let's pay a visit to
พอดม
아니야 뜨뜨뜨뜨뜨 áo hài này là 어? 으이! 이벤
ที่หาหมู
왜? 뭐해요? 잠깐만 어? 우리 나나 안 바꿨어. 어떻게 지금 바balao
어디 발발하자.
나타를
다른 컴퓨터 가서
아니야 나 좀 바꿨어. 나띵아 바디야 만들어.
There is no escape.
여기 바발ao 좋아.
Stabilize.
Illusion shattered.
해. 못 사람. 잠깐만 나 바꿔. 뭐?
Go, Barbara, go!
Sikat. Bagyan masunod. Ready ng tuko.
Go, Barbara,
Uy!
go! protect us. Huh.
จบ
Hi. Huh. 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 Yeah. Huh. Oh. Huh. Huh.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines
อื
eternal.
มโอ้โหที่ที่คอโผล่
Hi. Hi. Go, Barbara, go. Huh.
เอ้ยมันนาน
Yeah. Huh. Hi.
โดนหน้าโดนเนี่ยหมด
อันนี้มอวิโรพลัมเว
โดนหน้า
누구? 누구 만들어 달라.
หน้าปลาทำไมยิงโซ่หรอโอ้ยแบบ
달래.
Illusion shattered.
우이.
Go,
No.
Barbara.
나이릭도 어떻게? 나 아이스랑. 이렇게 키우는 거야?
Hi.
There is no escape.
어떤 리 야,
คนดูชนะเว้ย
안 돼. 누구만 래 봐.
Tidal wave.
เอาบอลยิง
Ready, steady, go.
Don't let your guard
Illusion
down.
shattered.
으이. 요.
Shine down.
뭐하라 이거 또 막. 아?
Torn to oblivion.
어디 배간다.
Go, Barbara, go.
올 스톤. 얘나 여기.
Illusion shattered.
Let the show begin.
이게 다 보이네.
This is gonna hurt.
There is no escape.
Order guide.
으이, 왜 나? 빨간.
You shall perish.
으이.
Gather.
게임. 빨간 위에는 빨간 위에. 웬 스토리? 이거 스토리?
You know, this is starting to feel like chili pepper weather. Paimon's hungry for some fresh and fiery, spicy foods that
그거
let
진짜
your
똥
taste buds have a
이거
blast.
떼기 있을때?
ประมาณ
And if there's one dish that fits the bill,
뭐?
it's black back perch stew. Come on, let's pay
มุลาฮาจิมะคือ
はい、デンマーク。はい、
กินกวนยานแฮคือ
はい、
นำบอลจอย
え
นำคิดตะเหลียวเนาะพี่โกโคโคมิก็มาจิมะมาจ้ะนึกอีกฮะนี่นะนึกอีกโคมิอ่ะน่าทานเนี่ยโซ
ー、まあ、まあ、どうしよう。
นี่นะ
Go. I didn't feel that.
มั่วเดียวดิอุ้ย
I'm fine.
ไป
はい、
เพนมาจ้ะเพน
で、あとかって
เพนเพนเพนปกติ
Treasure chests. Do we like treasure chests?
PAINT อ่ะ
おじ、
หน้าตามันตลกโซโนมัน
おじ、おじさじ。
ต้องสัตว์อีกเป็นนันเนี่ย
これと、
3D 3D โอ้ย 3D เฮ้ยเนี่ยปวดหัวจริงๆชี้ๆเนาะ
まあ、
นอนมันจะหนีไปสนุก
今度はさ、な、さ、へそのじ。欲しいな。
Faster? Okay, faster.
มีอะไรทำนอมันมีอะไรนอหุ้ยนินจาผู้ปราดเปรื่องขัดเกลาอยู่ใต้น้ำตกเฮ้ยชาร์จเก่งเกิน
Time to go.
จริงก็
Illusion shattered. Insolent.
อุ้ยนักผจญภัยในตำนานกองดูดิช่างทำอะไรช่างปราบเพลิง
Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
พวกตื่นเฉยมาดิตื่น
Let me try.
เป็นสายจบเลย
There is no escape.
จ
Eraser.
บเหมือนต้องจบเลย
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Shine down.
ตอนนี้ทุกคนอยู่ใต้นี้
Sakura swirl.
เฮ้ย
Whirling snow.
เขาตกเป็นเลยเสร็จจ้ะรอก่อนนะครับรอไปก่อนเลยครับเหมือนจะมีนี่ใช่เห็นอ๋อนี่ไงขึ้นยังไงอะขึ้นจากข้างในแทน อันนี้แน่นอนเอาถูกต้องแน่นอนจริงเลยครับทำไรครับเปิดที่สมบัติมาไม่ทันแล้วอะทำไมอะทำไมเขาไม่ยิงไม่ได้ตามตั้งตัวไปโอ้โหโอ้โหเฮ้ยโอ้โห
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes,
เห็นตัว
seems suitably sophisticated.
ครับอีเวนต์
소리 안 나와.
ว้า
아. 님 소리 안 나.
ฮิปโปโนเดียฮิปโปโนเดียนี่นั่นเลยตัวแท้ นี่นั่นเลยให้ผลิตส่งมาได้แค่นี้โอ้แต่ เนี่ยมาตัวมาได้Good Hello อันนี้โซลีเกมจูกุม
지금 소리만 있어. 하지 마.
ที่เกิดโซลีเกมสลิมสลามนอน
알아.
อย่าเดี๋ยวต้องได้มาได้เป็นโซลีเกมใช่ไหมอือฮึ
없어.
ไปอืม
왜 없어? 자.
เนี่ยฮิโซ
어디?
โนโคเทโซโอติเคฮิโซ
지금 뭐 메뉴.
วอโซอ๋อวอโซ
아, 여기 어디 있어? 어.
อึดเนี่ยน่าเย็นนะก็เนี่ยอันชัวร์หยุด
좋아, 이거.
ที่ฉี่ข้างขวาจำมา
아까 괜찮아.
맞아, 아까 너 해줘. 나도 안 돼. 앞에? 너 해.ดู
The
ชื่อเพ
lady
จ
embraces it.
ชื่อเพจอะไรอ่ะ1 ตะเกียบเบิ้ล2 ทุก3 มือ เรื่องลือไปทุก4 ย่านน้ำครบ5 รสชาติอูมามิ แสงนวลเคล้าจันทร์ตอนที่1 ตะเกียบเบิ้ล2 ไพมอนเจ้าหนอนน้อยแสนตะกร้าได้ลากคุณไปหาของอร่อยกินที่พิพิธภัณฑ์วันมิงและบังเอิญเจอชิงหลิงที่กำลังใช้สมองในการคิดอะไรอยู่
Duty.
ภัตตาคารดีนดี
엄마.
เอาวาโซจริงจ้ะไปทำทำอาหารต้องไปกับท่านไรเด่นนี่แหละนี่แหละจะไม่ได้นำต้องผ่านเฮ้ยโอชิจังมงแอตโต้
소리 안 났어.
What should I try this time?
มาไทโอสุด
봐봐. 딱 나와.
มาโซ
아,
เกมทุกค่ะโอ้ก็วินโดว์โหมดมุละ
What should I try this time?
กึกมาโซบนจอนี่คือ
봐봐. 아, 기대해.
อะไรเด่นพับมันจะโล
There is no escape.
พาทางไหนเล่นไปทางอยู่ที่ไหนอะเอ้าออดิมันจะวิ่ง
아, 소리 하지 마.
นานวะโซพยายามอัพแพดตัวเอง
Culinary skills are getting better and better. This money infested.
เฮ้ยเขามายืนดูด้วยกับตันบุ๋ง
Today, we
ยืนดูท่านไรเด่นลำดับนี่
moon chase.
เฮ้ย
Is it time for some moon chase specialties?
Have to try the winning dish
에코세 뭐.
chef.
โอนอบอลจอน
As
ดิ
expected of my daughter,
ดีนานทุโร
culinary
โค
skills are
ชิง
getting better and better.
괜찮아, 나 들어와.
โนวอเตอร์ไปแล้ว
Hey, guess who's here?
พวกเรามาแล้ว
Oh, no way! It's the traveler in Paimon.
Ah, traveler, welcome. Good to see you. What can I get for you?
We want some blackback perch stew.
เริ่ม
All right, black back perch stew it is. Make yourselves at home. It'll be.
Thanks, Chef Mao. I was just thinking about you guys, and now you're here. It feels like you heard my call and came running. You mean you were about to come looking for us? Uh-huh. There's something I want to discuss with you guys. Did you happen to see how the city looked on the way over here? Everyone's getting ready for the Moon Chase Festival.
มูนชีสมีของประดับด้วยเหรอแล้วไม่เห็นเหรอวะหรือว่ามันน่ารัก
Moon Chase Festival?
โอเค
Is that another one of Liyue's ancient traditions? That's right. Moon Chase is a big festival where we celebrate the arrival of the fall by moonlight. The old folks say that thousands of years ago, this was the time of the year when the Adepti would seek the way. But it's completely different nowadays. We eat our favorite foods, spend time with friends and relatives, enjoy the moon and the flowers. So much easier. Basically, we just do. Sounds like Paimon's kind of festival. With your great taste in food, Moon Chase Festival is sure to be to your liking. Hey, if you got a problem with Paimon's taste, just spit it out. So are you guys free these days? I'm taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs. If possible, I'd like you to be my culinary consultants.
That's right. Getting some suggestions from friends will broaden your horizons.
Masterful Chefs, huh? So is that like a competition? Right, yeah. I guess you probably haven't heard about it before. Every year, Moon Chase Festival has a different theme, usually picked by the Qixing. This year's theme is Feast of the Bounteous Land, so the Qixing decided to organize a cooking competition. Feast of the Bounteous
อาหาร
Land.
สุด
Pretty much sums up what Liyue is all about. I totally agree. I heard it was Ningguang that came up with it. She's so amazing and so full of
ๆ
mystery.
ควรชื่อนี้ก็ได้
Well, I want to take part in the competition, but coming up with new dishes is hard work. By the time you finally thought of something, cooked it, taste tested it, it can be hard to... So, I was thinking, I could get the two of you to help by gathering everyone's thoughts on what makes a great dish. I really want to think outside the box this time. And to do that, I'm going to need lots of different ideas from lots of different people. This'll be a pizza cake. We've got friends from all over the map, haven't we?
เจ็ดยังนำ ยืดเดิมยืด
You sound pretty confident. Well, you know, not to brag or anything. But first things first, let's have a delicious one-man meal. After that, we can go... Okay, great. Also, Goba should be back soon, so we can all go together.
ปุ๊บอะ
Here's your black back perch stew, folks.
มาแล้ว
It smells so good.
เจ็ดบาท
It's my pleasure.
เฮ้ยนาทูโร่เนาะมา
That was so delicious. Theory confirmed.
Xiangling can be a bit of a handful, so
ก็จะเอา
please look out for her while you're out and about.
Come on, Dad. Why would you say that?
Because I know you all too well, my dear. That's why. You mustn't be quite so reckless when you're out in the wild, you understand? You do well to be a little more cautious. Like
Don't worry. We're all friends
ตัวโม
here.
โย
Let's all look out for each other. Ah, and Guoma's back. Roly pulling around as usual.
กิ้งไปกิ้งมาแล้วมันสุด
All right, let's pack up and head out.
หมีด้วยนะหมีตุ้มหนึ่งตะเกียบเบิ้ลสองทุก3 มื้อเลื่อนลือไปเชื่อตะบือไก่พบรสชาติทุกอูมามิ ชื่อเควสโคตรสุด ชื่อเควสอย่างสุด ทีมเนี่ยเหรอแสงสีไฟไม่ใช่เทศกาลอาหาร
ทำอันนี้ดีครับ
โอ้ยนะวันเรียนวัดสุโอ้ยพ่อบ้า
นี่พวกนู้น
โอ้ไรเดนมาอยู่นี่ก็สุดเหมือนกันนะ
ไม่ใช่ชีสแต่จริงแต่
ชัดเจนไปทำอาหารก็ได้โอ้ยมาหาน้องมุตเต่า
So, it's outside the
Let me
box
think.
thinking that we're looking for, right?
โอ้ยอยู่บนนุตเต่า
Hotel always seems to have a unique perspective.
What?
Ah.
My ears are burning. Did
น้องมุต
somebody
เต่า
say my name?
โดนาโด
Yeah, it's Paimon and the Traveler.
Paimon
Oh,
นักเดิน
and
ทาง
Xiangling too.
นิ้งด้วยเหรอ
Oh, of course, Hotel. Wait,
Meaning you're here for some other reason, right? How might I be of assistance?
โบบาพัส
โมพาโซ
โบบาที่
จริงจ้ะเอาดีนามพาโซ
จริงปะ
นาฮูเต่าพา
well, Hotel, I wanted to ask you, what kind of
สัง
food
หาร
do you
เรา
like?
เคยชอบกิน
What food I like? Off the top of my
ฮู
head,
เต่าชอบอะไร
I don't
เนาะ
really have an answer.
Wow. So
Oh, do
even
you, Kuba?
Hotel gets lost for words sometimes. Paimon sure didn't see that coming.
Come on, even the chirpiest birds clock out for the night, right? I'm no different.
มันผิดทำการเหมือนกันใช่ไหมฉันเองก็เป็นเหมือนกัน
Pretty sure clocking out isn't something birds do, but okay. Right. There's no need to overcomplicate it.
ดู
Just
วีเขา
pick
เต้
a
น
dish and tell me what you
เขา
like
ไม่ได้
about
มา
it.
ฟังเรื่องอาหารนะ
I'm doing some market
อัน
research.
ดูรู้ก็คืออยากแสดงจบจิวีคาชิวคุณปะ
I see. Launching a new dish? Well, let me say right off the bat, nothing weird. Okay, some poached fish, a side
ปลา
of
ต้มที่จะเขียว
Poached fish and shrimp dumplings. That's a bit
Well, it is and it isn't. Think about it. Poached fish is hot and spicy with a powerful aroma. It's a dynamic dish. There's a side of shrimp
วิ่ง
dumplings,
มีวิ่ง
and there's your static component. Got it?
น้องหมีมีวิ่งไหมคาตาวตาดี
dynamic?
เป็นได้
Oh, I can do dynamic.
No, not that kind of dynamic. A dish is more than substance. It's a
ก็
mood.
ไปยืนบอก
Poached fish is red and spicy. It elicits a response from the eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. That's why I call it dynamic. Shrimp dumplings are more subdued, clear and smooth with a pure and subtle fragrance. I call that static. Combining dynamic and static is how you create a
Paimon didn't follow that at Okay. Dynamic and static.
เดี๋ยวเส้น
Opposite,
เส้นกัน
but
กันดิ้นได้และ
complementary.
นิ่งสงบ
So is this
นี่ไงมันดิ้นอยู่เนี่ยข้างหลัง
to
เนี่ย
keep everything balanced? You know, a little meat, a little veggie, a little salt, a little sugar.
bingo. Except I don't think you need to have a sweet dish for it to be a complete meal. Personally, I always skip dessert.
Okay, I think I got it. At first I thought you were just goofing around. How did I ever doubt you, Hu Tao? Thanks. When it comes to telling tales, the storytellers have got nothing on Hu Tao.
Sounds suspiciously like a compliment to me. I'll take it. Uh-huh. Well, at least one of you gets it. Everything in this world runs on its own set of principles, be it the circle of life or sugar and spice. You either get it or you don't.
Since the traveler seems to approve, I'll make sure to factor it in. Paimon thinks we're pretty much done here now. Let's head to Boo Boo Pharmacy next.
บูบูฟาร์มาซี
Boo Boo Pharmacy? Yeah, you'll definitely get some interesting responses over there.
ไปหาใครอ่ะ
จุลีจุลี
น้องมูเต๋อ
If you find out anything interesting,
ใช่ เดี๋ยวจะมาบอกน้องมูเต๋อ
ดาราตุกุยโซดาดาราตุกุย
นูกูนูกู
อะไร
ลา
ลูกละ
น้องชี
เอ็น
ชีชีโอ้ยนั่นผู้ปาปักซีโมกาปอยจ้ะkitaโมกาปอยปามาปัสซีใครอยู่ที่นี่เนาะดูน้องจีจี
언제 나와?
เนี่ยอย่างสุด ดูน้องยืนดิ ดูหัวดิ ดูน้องยืนกับโต๊ะสิ มา น้องจีจี
It's you.
มาแทนนี่
Is
เอง
it why? If
Oh.
it isn't the special guest who seldom
ไอ้
visit,
ก็
less busy than usual,
คอน
I
เจ
see.
วายสลัมแขกที่ข้ามถึงอ่ะวันนี้ไม่ยุ่งเหรอ
Yikes! What happened to Baishu's
ไป
voice?
สุถึงแค่แบบนั้นล่ะ
Excuse me?
ดูที่คอสิ
Oh, it's just Changsheng.
ช่างเสียงเขาเป็นคนพูดไม่เจอกันตั้งนาน
Welcome,
อื
welcome.
ม
Here to procure an herbal remedy, I presume?
No, no. We actually came for the conversation this time. We're here to talk food. I'm entering this year's cooking competition, so I wanted to ask you both. Oh, wait, there's 3 of you. I wanted to ask the 3 of you what kind of food you like.
아까부터
Most
먼저
assuredly
이거 가야
self-directed.
재밌어.
We shall surely supply
มัน
our
จะ
assistance.
มา
เฮ้ย
You need to
Mm.
know what
ชอบ
food
กินอะไร
I like. Hmm.
น้องจีจีน่ารักเกิน
It's all the same. No flavor.
อืม
Chi-Chi has some gustatory dysfunction and can't taste any food. Make no mistake, she's not
Mm.
being uncooperative.
น้องจีจีกินอาหารไม่อร่อย
Oh, I understand. That's fine. Still, I'd expect Chi-Chi to have some sort of dietary preferences, though. There must be some dishes that you like the sensation of. Sensation?
ดูดำหน้าสิ
Yeah, coconut milk.
กะทิที่เย็น
And cold.
ๆเคิม
Well, that doesn't help us. It's not a dish, it's a drink.
มันคือได้
How
สิ
about you two? Any thoughts? I like bite-sized morsels of meat.
ที่กลืนง่ายก็ไม่รู้
I agree with Changsheng. Many of our patients are the elderly and young children. They find large chunks of fowl or seafood difficult to swallow and digest. Dishes where the ingredients have been finely chopped, on the other hand, are far more suitable for them. We also see plenty of people with colds and sore throats who find it difficult to eat rich food. From a purely pharmaceutical perspective, I tend to recommend soups and stews.
Got it. Would that be medicinal soups and stews?
เนี่ย
갔다 왔어요.
เนื้อขั้นตัวยักษ์งูนะ
제나파이.
ไม่รู้อ่ะ จังหวะช่วงชิง กินยาอีกแล้วครับ นี่นะครับบำรุงร่างกาย
Medicinal
ชอบ
I must apologize for
Oh,
having
okay.
such a one-track mind. It's a little difficult to think about food without worrying about the health implications these days.
การเปลี่ยนแปลงบ่อย
We've
ใช่
had quite the endless stream of patients recently. If you ask me, I think the changing weather is to blame.
Hindi po patima napalikat ko po naman ko.
โม
Pero
That's okay. Everyone's input counts. Keeping it seasonal and suitable for all ages sounds like a pretty... Medicinal dishes have higher demands in terms of nutritional balance than the kind of food I normally cook. I don't usually focus on medicinal properties, but since this is for a competition, maybe I can score more points by taking both flavor and function
ใช่
into account.
คุณประโยชน์สามารถเพิ่มกัน
Food with substance. Always better.
มีความหมายดีมาก
Everyone will like it. It's a great suggestion. Thanks, everyone. You're welcome. As long as we could help. It's great to have a doctor's unique perspective. I'm feeling inspired.
Oh, how you flatter me.
Receptivity to
Pingu din
sensible
doon.
suggestions make for a savvy chef. Oh, she is! Creating new dishes is Xiangling's favorite thing to do. You can be sure she'll put lots of care and attention into it. Everyone's got their hobbies, and mine is cooking. Usually I just go with my own ideas, but having a whole new perspective this time is sure to make a big difference to the end result. Great! That makes this whole trip worth it. All right, time to move on to the next. So we've got an independent thinker's perspective.
ไปแล้วนะน้องชีชีบ๊ายบายชีชีน้องชีชีไปแล้วไปแล้วไปแล้วไปเล่นจริงจริงโมอันทุโร
nakakato. Ano ito?
เอ้าปิดทาง
Bigyan niya.
ถ้าลึงจบอีกตัว ไปทางไหนล่ะ
Naku.
สูงขึ้นไปด้วยไปพาท่านเลเดนปีนกำแพงเลเดนนาวาจินตนาเลเดนนาวาวิใครเอ่ยใครเอ่ยอยู่แถวนี้โอ้ย มาแล้วตามสาว
Oh, it's the traveling Paimon
คือ
and
ชิง
Xiangling.
ไปโดแล้วก็ช่างเพราะวันแล้วก็ชิงลิง
Greetings, friends.
Welcome,
It's been a while.
นั่นดีนานมากเลยท่านเด็กบอลอื้อหือโอ้โห
Hey, what
ซ้าย
brings
ขวา
you
ทั้ง
here?
มือมาลมเลยประตูมันขึ้นอยู่ที่กันหมดเลย
Has something happened?
พอดีขึ้นเปล่า
What's with this great big stone on the
นั่น
ground?
ไหนวางอยู่ด้วยคืออะไรอ่ะเละไอ้นี่เขายืนมองหินด้วย
Long story. So, just to confirm, I will assume responsibility for handling this stone of unknown origin. Any objections?
ฉันเป็นคนจัดการกันเอง
None here. You know how to get things done, Kuching. As long as it's with you, I can rest easy knowing that it's in safe hands.
Should I take this to mean that you doubt the relative safety of leaving this in the hands of the Tianquan?
ไม่มีกว่า
Huh?
ไม่เจอตั้งนาน
Well, for starters, Ketching is the one who's always out running errands, rain or shine. Besides, you don't seem to give a wooden more about this whole thing anyway, so what's it to you?
I was merely joking. You, meanwhile, seem only too ready to pounce when an opportunity to publicly lambaste me arises. Even when it means by no means. You wish to know about the stone, I presume. Then let me invite the great seafarer Captain Beto to tell the story, if she would be so kind.
You... Fine. Well, it's a big one, right? And such a smooth surface, too. Makes you think there's gotta be a good chunk of jade in there.
It was found by a fishing crew, not far off the coast. It must have been underwater for years, so the erosion will be what's given it that smooth finish.
Finds like this cannot be kept as private property, and must be submitted to a holder of public office. Placing it into our custody will also give them peace of mind.
So, what's inside it?
นั่นสิ
Well,
เรายังไม่เห็น
we've
เลย
hit it with just about every weapon we could get our hands on and haven't managed to even dent it yet. Clearly there's more to it than meets the eye.
No weapon
Alright,
can
yeah.
smash it open. Wow. Paimon doesn't think we've ever encountered a
Kuching has taken an unusually keen interest in this giant stone, which is why we are leaving the matter in her capable hands.
แกงสาวหมดเลยดูดิ
Let's put that aside for a
นี่แหละ
second.
สิ่งที่ต้องการ
Traveler,
คือผู้หญิง
what
ทั้ง
brings
หม
you
ด
here? Were you looking for someone?
Actually, we were looking for all of you. We need all hands on deck here.
Oh, hopefully not because there's been some sort of cataclysmic event.
No, nothing like that. Paimon's just getting carried away.
Food preferences? That's a little unexpected.
ตาเขาเป็นเหมือนรูปหัวใจเลยคือ
I have rather simple tastes. Precise, pure, smart, and sophisticated.
ไม่ใช่อาหารประณีตประณีต
That
บ
is
ริ
all
สุท
I
ธิ์เรียบง่าย
require.
ละเอียดอ่อน
That's your idea of simple, huh?
เรียบง่ายอ่ะ
I summed up my
กัดเยอะ
culinary requirements in
ยัง
4
กัด
words. Is that insufficiently simple for you?
เขาตีอย่างนี้แต่เราก็เป็นเพื่อนกันนะเรียบง่าย
A few weeks out on the open ocean would fix your flawed definition of simplicity, let me tell you that.
What about you, Beto?
Me? If it's freshly cooked and piping hot, that floats my boat. If it's got a little chili pepper...
Paimon thought you would have said bar food.
Oh,
But
bar
yeah.
food works too.
ใช่ใช่
As
เธอต้อ
for
ง
me,
กินจุด
it's
แก้ม
got to be seafood.
Okay,
ต
got
ลาด
it.
ทะเลเหรอ
So, seafood, piping hot, and, a simple... And that's where I would disagree. Traveler, surely you've heard of
โค
golden
เดน
shrimp
ชิปบอล
balls.
ไหมโคเดนชิปบอลเหรอ
Oh my,
มันของ
they're
โปรด
my favorite.
เอาดูทำหน้าเกลือจริงโอ้ยอย่างสุดเขาหน้าขี้อ่อนขนาดนี้เลยเหรอเนี่ย Snap ก่อน Snap เพื่อฉีกขี้อ่อน
You need to wash and devein the shrimp, wrap it in finely sliced
Genshin
potato
is not
strips,
one,
then
but
deep
it's
fry it
not.
to perfection. There's
But
no
no,
room
but
for
totally.
cutting corners. They're very precisely put together. They taste pure. The presentation is smart, and the skill needed to cook them is So what you're saying is, for all the frills and trills, good food is all the same at the core?
I heartily agree. Golden shrimp balls are a prime example. Their essence lies in combining art and nutrition in a...
Okay, got it. So Kuching loves golden shrimp balls.
I didn't say that.
เฮ้ยพูดไปแล้ว
No, at least not outright.
Alrighty. Thanks for all your input. I'll be sure to take it all into consideration.
Traveler, Paimon, do you have anything planned after this?
เอ้ามีแผนไปไหนอ่ะ
I'd like you to help me investigate something. It's about this stone.
You picked the right people for the job. We investigate stuff all the time.
ใช่เดี๋ยว
My
จะพา
thoughts
ไปหาของ
exactly. The Chising has a public duty to deliver our final verdict to the fishermen, but there are also some things I would like to investigate on a personal level. I'm sure you've become acquainted with the general background of the Moon Chase Festival.
มูนเชฟ
However,
เฟสติวัล
I have my own understanding of this festival's roots. My grandfather was a researcher of Liyue's traditions. In his notes, he indicated that there was a deity called the Stove God in ancient Liyue, which people paid tribute to at a certain time of the year. Very few written records make mention of the Stove God, and those that do are notoriously confusing. Some scholars believe that the Stove God was just another title held by the Lord of Geo. But one folktale even claims that the ancients found the Stove God's shrine, but there was no statue. Only a huge, smooth slab of stone. Shortly after it was found, the stone was lost in transit, and it hasn't been seen since. This stone here has all the same features, so I suspect it could be the one that went after many years of researching ancient texts. My grandfather came to believe that the practice of paying seasonal tribute to the Stove God may be best described as a festival. He called it the Stove God Festival. That would make it, but this is all just theory and conjecture. To prove any of it, we'd need to start by identifying who the Stove God really... Now that Rex Lapis has passed on, and Liyue has entered the age of humankind, his successor should continue to respect our nation's culture and traditions, just as he did. That's why I think the responsibility for this situation should fall to me. It's a chance to shed light on our history, revitalize an ancient tradition, and possibly prove my grandfather's hypothesis along the way. It was just a couple of days ago that we received this stone. Right after we decided to use food as the central theme for this year's festival. It makes me wonder.
3 birds with 1 stone, huh? That's pretty efficient. Hey, don't worry about that. This sounds super important, so don't mind me.
ว่าไม่สนใจได้ไงชิงหลิง
Wait a second.
What? Why are you shouting?
Ka-ching, can I tag along for your investigation?
Uh-huh.
ไปด้วยกันดิ
Since it's all about the Stove God, I might get to learn something useful about cooking along the way. It'll be great inspiration for me in the competition. Please, let me come along, I promise.
If it means that much to you.
Really? Yay! Thank you so much! You're the...
Now that that's settled, time to get going. Jingsa Village is said to be home to a lot of historical texts, so I'd like to start by making some inquiries.
Alright, then it's off to Jingsa we go!
Jingsa Village โกโกโก้อุ้ย โอจิเทโซะเนี่ยเขายืนกัน3 คนเนี่ยแล้วก็ต้องถ่ายรูปเจเมียงพอบาเดนะอัมโมโกอัมโมโกถ่ายรูปต้องไปที่ไหนนะโอเคห้องสมุดเอามาหา1 ตะเกียบเปิ้ล2 ทุก 3 มื้อเครื่องลือไปทุก4 ยันนำพบ5 รถบะหมี่เขาว่าโคตรจี้เลยเกยก็ว่ายาย
Hi, Granny. We need your help with something. Are there any old books around Jingsa Village?
หลังร้องแสดงว่า
From a really long time ago?
มาอีกแล้ว
Oh, looking for ancient texts, are we? There is an old warehouse over there, property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Many books are stored inside. Those that they have...
The Feiyun Commerce Guild's youngest? You must be talking about Xingshu.
Xingshu.
Paimon didn't know they had a warehouse here. Let's go take a look.
โกดังน้อยบ้านของชิงชิวรัดดีกว่า
Help! I'm being robbed!
ขโมยมีขโมยอ้าวเหมือนมีประเด็น
It came from that direction. Come on. Illusion shattered.
เจอผิดคนแล้วไอ้หนูดึงดาบออกมาสิครับเป็นไงอย่างสุดชิง
I've come here to clean the book warehouse.
Are you
เจอขโมย
alright?
ด้วย
I am, thanks to all of you. Hey, wait a minute. You're the
We'll try not to take up too much of your time. I understand that this book warehouse is the property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Could you advise whether we might find any text relating to the
the stove god?
ท่านหลอดแห่งเย็นนี่
I heard that's the Lord of Geo.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, a friend of mine who conducts research mentioned it once before. We use stoves for cooking, and stoves are built from
ไม่ใช่
rock. Some people think that the stove is a gift from the Lord of Geo. And that's why they call.
Seems logical enough. But do you have any books on the topic? Any
อืม
questions?
นายน้อย
Please, ask away.
นายน้อยมาหมดเลยเว้ยมาหมดเลยเว้ย
Hey, it's Chongyun and Xingqiu.
ชิงเช่า
Hello, one and all.
ไปมาหมดเลย จงยุนก็มาวิล่องรอยในหิมะจงยุนเป็นนักปราบปีศาจ
어디 있어?
อิโซ
어디?
โนปริคิว้าย
내가 스포일러 해.
ปล่อยเลือดยาอ่ะไม่นอน โอ้ยมีแบบไอ้นี่ด้วยอ่ะตอนเลยนะนักปราบปีศาจเดิมที่เกิดในครอบครัวปราบปีศาจแต่ละวันเขาเดินทางไปทั่วทุกเพื่อกำจัดปีศาจร้ายเขาเป็นคนจริงจังและตรงไปตรงมาไม่ย่อท้อต่อความยากลำบากหรือปัญหาใดๆก็ตาม แต่เป็นสิ่งหนึ่งที่ไม่ว่าจริงอยู่ชงยูจะเป็นเกาหลีนะเนี่ยชงยูเนี่ยชงยุนนะจะพยายามมากแค่ไหนก็ไม่สามารถแก้ไขได้นั่นก็คือร่างกายแห่งอย่างบริสุทธิ์ก็ไม่ได้เกิดไม่สามารถจะพิการและเป็นดาราดา ชงยุน
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
ผมยังไงกันเนี่ย
I was bored with nothing to do, and thought I'd come out this way for a bit of reading.
แล้วไม่มี
And then
ส
I
ตอรี่
thought,
แค่ตัวเดียว
why not bring Chongyun along too?
Yes. I'm just along for the ride, really.
I see the Yuheng Kuching is with you. Whatever brings you here must surely be a matter of grave importance.
เขาก็ยังมองไปทางอื่นทำไมเขาไม่มองมาทางนี้หมีน้อย
Master Xingqiu, if I may be so bold, do you happen to know if there are any texts on the subject of this? Since I personally selected which volumes to store here, I do. If my memory betrays me not, there is one volume among them called Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, which mentions the stove god. Might I take a look? Certainly. If it pleases my lady, I shall lead the way. Sheng, I will take care of things here. You're free to go about your own business.
ไม่น้อย
They're back. So did you find it?
ต้องไปหาสองคนเจอ
Yes, Master Xingqiu has quite an exceptional memory. Demystifying the legends of Liyue, it says the following. The body of the dragon wielded a tail that could eclipse the sun, and claws to command fire and teach the ways of wisdom. Receiving the gift bequeathed unto them, humankind cooked food with fire, and thus did they prosper.
The body of a dragon? The stories about Rex Lapis say the same thing.
That much is true, but this is the only passage in the whole book. If we want to find out more, we'll have to continue our investigation. There's nothing further to discover here. It seems we'll have to look at other options.
I come from a long lineage of exorcists, and our family too has amassed a number of ancient texts. Now that you mention the stove god, I seem to recall reading somewhere that this god once appeared at the Guili Assembly. Of course, I can't say if it's true or not.
Books are penned by people. All they can do is show what the author was thinking. Everyone's mind is different, so every book on it. I apologize that we could not help in a more Your help thus far is quite ample, Liyue is a vast and rich land. All things that existed here in the past
กระโดด
left
ตัด
their
ฉเลย
trace. So long as we
วิ่ง
do
เล่น
not
เขาคน
abandon
เดียว
our
อ่ะเอา
search, it is sure to bear fruit
เห็น
eventually.
ไหมคนมีน้อยนอร์เวย์มันนะโชจกผักเฮ้ย
ทางไทย
มีนิพันธ์
Thank you all. We will continue our investigation elsewhere.
มันดีความสนใจตลอดเลย
Now,
นะ
I
เรื่อง
had a
มีน้อย
question too. Shincho, Chongyan, could you tell me what kind of food you like?
ถามหมดเลย
Oh no. You're not thinking of taking part in.
Yeah, I totally am. What's wrong?
Xiangling, this is a major event. I beg you, please don't cook anything strange for this competition.
ของอะไร
What do
แปล
you
ก
mean strange?
Mushroom slime stew, to give one example.
ๆ สลับบัตรเป็ด
Okay, fair enough. That dish isn't my most popular. But that's why I'm doing all this research, so I can create some really special dishes to.
Well, in that case, I like cold food.
That's because you can't handle hot and spicy, right?
Yes, you're.
My tastes are on the mild side. I prefer gentle dishes with minimal seasoning.
เนี่ย
Soups and stews,
เขายืนบอกว่า
vegetables and broth, seafood or
Ay,
freshwater
Maria.
fish, either boiled or steamed. These kinds of dishes I am most partial to.
No surprises from the
เออ
Guhuagi.
ชัดๆเดินไปแล้ว
Okay, another mild child. Got it.
These are just personal preferences, and everyone's are quite different.
Of course. You're my customers, and putting a smile on customers' faces is my calling as a chef.
Though Xiangling's market research blade stabs often into the dark, her heart never strays from the noble path.
If anyone can win hearts and minds with their cooking, it's gotta be someone like Xiangling. No, where's all this praise coming from? Knock it off, guys. Sorry for holding you all up. That's all I needed to know. Shall we carry on with the investigation now? Over to you, Kuching. Where to next?
So we've learned the stove god allegedly made an appearance at the Guili assembly. But today that place is largely a wasteland with few traces of human activity. Longshuin is close by, so let's stop off there on the way over and see what we can find out.
Forgive us, for this is where we must part ways. May your journey be a
ไปแล้วเหร
smooth
อ
Yes,
น้อย
best of luck. If you run into any difficulties, come and find us. We'll be only two.
thank
Go.
you
Next stop, Longshuin.
มังเคียวอินมังชินบายบายนายน้อยแล้วเขายืนแล้วเขายืนมองหน้ากันด้วยนะเว้ยทำไมเขาต้องยืนมองหน้ากันอย่างนี้เราเป็นแบบที่สามถ่ายรูปหมดแล้วครับ เจอใครถ่ายรูปหมดแล้วครับเก็บเป็นอัลบั้มครับเข้าเลยไม่เลยเหรอก็จะเดินไปแล้วหน่อยอย่างสุดอู้หลุด
ทำไมสวยกว่าอีเวนต์มันบ้างอ่ะ
มาจามไปอยู่
ดีกว่าอีเวนต์ตอนเจน
ยันเช่า
There's Yanxiao.
ยันเช่า
Huh? Oh, traveler.
แล้วก็ทัน
Who
คือ
are all these people?
Friends of ours.
เรื่องราว
Allow Paimon to introduce Xiangling, Guoba, and
Guoba.
Kuching.
ก็ว่าเขายังไม่ยืนเลยนะ
Of the Chishing?
นี่เยอะ
She's
สุด
the,
ๆแล้วนะ
Hi.
สวัสดีตื่นเต้นไป
It's not that. It's... I mean, I'm just your typical commoner. I've never met someone as high up as the Yuhang before in my whole life.
Look at that strong body, those powerful hands, and honest eyes. This guy must
ฉัน
be
ที่
a
เก่งมากเลย
really
แน่
great
โอ้
chef.
โหดู
So,
ดูเลย
is there something I can help you with? You've come a...
Let me fill you in.
Ah, okay. I see.
Legends claim that the stove god once appeared at the Guili assembly. As Wangshu Inn is the oldest extant building in this area, any historical texts from around these parts are... Is there a room in this inn for storing books? And if there is, do any of them mention the stove god?
Well, now that you mention it, we do have a fair few ancient texts here. I remember looking through an old recipe book once. If you are happy to wait here for a few minutes, I'll go have a... Oh, traveler, there's something I need to discuss with you.
What is it? We need to pay up or
What? No, I wouldn't take your money. We're all friends here. I just wanted to ask if you had the time to make a satisfying salad for me.
몰라 지금. 맞아.
A satisfying salad? What for?
อุ้ย
Yeah, guy who hangs out on the roof terrace, you know? Good-looking fella, not too tall.
ใครอะ
Don't you think he can hear you?
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe. The boss told me to take care of him, but this guy, let me tell you, he is one tough nut to crack. He usually turns his nose up at everything that isn't almond tofu.
เฮ้ย
But the boss
วิ่ง
tells
ก
me
รู
you once made him a satisfying salad, and it all went down so well. So I was thinking,
เฮ้ยเปลี่ยนอาหารแล้ว
could you teach me how to make it too? That way, I'll have something else in my arsenal.
Oh, so this is for show.
อ้า
You guys really
ไพมอน
look
สปอยเลอร์
huh?
เฮ้ย
Well, that's life, right?
ต้องเฉา
You gotta look out for your own people.
สปอยเลอร์
몰라.
อ่า
아니.
สปอยเฉยไพมอนกู
All right then, wait right here.
Plaque is turkey.
Sorry for the trouble, traveler.
จะ
Okay.
ต้องเกรงใจหรอ
Here you are.
Thank you ever so much.
While Kuching's reading her book, let's make that satisfying salad. Xiangling, what are you gonna do? I'd love to come watch too, but I don't want to get in the way, so I'll just stay. Okay. Shall we go?
Go ahead and get started. I'll just watch from over here. I only need to watch you.
ทำอะไรเอ่ย
That should do it.
All right, thanks for that. I think I've got it now.
อ้าวสอนเสร็จแล้วเหรอ
Steps down, right?
Of course. Don't forget, I am the best chef.
Let's go see what Kuching and Xiangling are up to. Kuching, Xiangling, we're back.
You
เย้
finished cooking? Good timing. We finished our
And? Useful? Or no?
Useful. There is a passage concerning the stove god, and I quote, 60
เฮ้ย
miles
จะวิ่ง
to the
วิ่งวิ่ง
northwest is the
วิ่
Guili
งตัดด้ว
assembly.
ย
Many were settled there, where they hunted in groups, farmed the land, and made their living from what the soil yielded. When the stove god descended, one god became many, all of which were the height of children. As does a star when it descends into the world, so the stove god went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. With fire, the people at last learned to make hot food, and they dined on... This is a radically different account from the one given in demystifying the legends of Liyue, and also a conflicting one.
One god became many. Does that mean there was more than one?
Taking the text at face value, that is...
Went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. So did the stove god really go and teach people how to cook firsthand?
ใคร
Now that's a god who truly cared for their people.
So we've got two leads, but they contradict each other.
By continuing our investigation and reserving judgment for now. Thank you for this text, Yanxiao.
It's my pleasure, really. Think nothing of it. Listen, you've helped me an awful lot. Not just today, but in the past, too. I want to make it up to you properly, and as it happens, things are pretty quiet here today. So I'd like to take the chance...
Wow, he sure sounds confident in his cooking. I like that. Confidence is one of the best ingredients a chef can have. I really want to try his cooking. I say we take him up on his offer.
It's hard to refuse a generous offer like that. Yanxiao, we await your culinary...
I won't disappoint.
โอเคทำอาหารไปนั่งรวมกับแขกที่ด้านล่างลงไปเลยทันเลยเด่นอย่างเท่ มาดามชิงเอ้าเดินมาจิไม่อยู่ตรงนี้ทำอะไรมาดามอ๋อล่างไปแล้ว
Best way to travel.
มาแล้ว
Everybody, please be
นี่เร็ว
seated.
เข้า
You think you own the place?
นี่
I'll sit
กู
here
รู้
with
เขา
Boba.
ก็ยังมานั่งด้วยกูบะโอเคนั่งไงกูบะลุยตัวลิมีเสียงด้วยมีเสียงกูบะ
Here we are. That's everything you ordered.
It all smells amazing. I think that it smells
Strange. I never would have guessed that such a gifted chef worked here.
Everyone likes a good meal, whether they're staying the night or just stopping by for a bite. We call it an inn, but the fact is it's much more than that. We have to cater to all aspects of daily life to make the... Please enjoy your meal at your leisure. I should get
น่า
back to
กิน
work
จัง
now.
กูบะ
Yan Xiao, are you taking part in this year's Masterful
Huh? You too?
Yep, I've signed up already, and I've got my eyes on the prize. Your cooking's delicious, Yan Xiao. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the final.
เอาดิเอา
All
ดิ
right. I'll see you there.
ประกาศศึก
What
เฉย
was that? Some kind of
ประกาศ
power?
ศึกจริงด้วย
No, it seemed more sportsmanlike than that.
Yep, he's a really talented chef. His food was excellent, and it showed he has a level-headed personality. That's the kind of chef that could be a... I haven't had any competitive cooking experience since my cook-off with Brooke in Springvale. You're too kind. Guoba, what are you doing?
แล้วดูก็ทำหน้าดิ เฮ้ยดูทำอะไรอยู่นะกินเฉย
Guoba's eating the...
มันกิน
Those were good
ทำไมถึง
genes.
แอบกินอาหาร
How
จาน
could
โปร
you
ด
steal them while she wasn't looking?
มันกินกับเกลือจริงไม่ใช่ไม่กินคนเดียวหมดเลยนะ
Oh, my
Oh,
golden
didn't you?
shrimp balls.
ของฉันว่าไม่น่ารักเลยนะโอ้ ดูเขาทำนะ
You ate every last
กินไม่เหลือ
one?
แม้แต่นิดเดียว
Guoba, we've been through this. When we're with friends, you gotta be on your... I'm so sorry, Kuching. I promise I'll make it up to you. What's the big deal? We can just get another plate. After all, it's Yan Xiao's treat today.
เมื่อกี้สั่ง
It's
ว่า
not the same, though. The moment's gone. Sure, you can eat something else, but you can... The dining experience is a trinity of emotion, food, and atmosphere. And you've got to have all three to make it work.
I have to say, now that you mention it,
I'm gonna make it up to you, Kaching. Is there anything you want to eat? Anything at all. Whatever it is, I'll make it for you.
I don't have high hopes for this. But equally, I don't want her feeling guilty. If you insist, there is one dish that perhaps you could try making for me. It's an old recipe from my grandfather's notes.
No problem. May I see it?
I'll get it to you when we're back in Liyue Harbor. Traveler, have you finished eating?
อิ่มแล้วอิ่มแล้ว
Before we do anything else, let's head back to Liyue Harbor.
อ้าวไปกันดื้อๆโอชิเซโซใช่ใช่แฮะเดี๋ยวเนี่ยคือยังอันจอเดี๋ยวนะคุณผู้ชม
Nothing inside.
Luck is not on my side.
After peak season,
ยังงง
nothing will sell.
Luck is not on my side.
Need to get something from A to B. I wonder how much longer he'll go on for.
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Luck is not on my side.
Need to get something
เฮ้ยมัน
from
มี
A
ตัว
to
ดิ
B.
ชีวิตโร
Way to travel.
ตาโนส
I wonder how much longer he'll go on for.
มีปักโก
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Luck is not on my side.
Need to get something from A to B. The best way to travel. I wonder how much longer he'll go on for.
After peak season,
Luck is not
nothing
on
will
my
sell.
side.
Need to get something from A to B. I wonder how much longer he'll go on for.
After peak
Luck is
season,
not on my
nothing will
side.
sell.
Need to get something from A to B. I wonder how much longer he'll go on for. The best way to travel.
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Luck is not on my side.
Need to get something from A to B. I wonder how much longer he'll go on for. The best way to travel.
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Need to get something from A to B.
Luck is not on my side.
After peak season,
Need to get
nothing will
something
sell.
from A to B.
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Need to get something from A to B.
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Need to get something from A to B.
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Need to get something from A to B.
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Need to get something from A to B.
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Need to get something from A to B.
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Need to get something from A to B.
อะไรวิ่งนั่งจนมืดเลย
After peak
ไม่เด่น
season, nothing will sell.
ไม่เด่นนั่งทั้งมืดจ้ะไปไหนกันต่อ
Need
ดี
to get something from A to B.
เอ้ย
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Need to get something from A to B.
ตึงตึงตึงตึงตึงตึงตึง
After peak season, nothing
Yeah.
will sell.
ขายไม่ดีเลยอะไรขายไม่ดีรับประเดจรนั่งขายลูกศร
Need to get something from
เอา
A
ละครับ
to
ต่อ
B.
ไปกลับมาแล้วเราจะไปลี่เว้ยคนคุ้มกันก็มา
After peak season, nothing will sell.
ขายไม่ดีแต่มีคนคุ้มกันเหรอกันแน่ไหนๆแล้วก็มานี่ละเดน่านายอนเกโซอีกอ่ะเปิดไปเลย
为什么你说？
ซาโซไงมันตานบอลได้อะไรเนาะขอเป็นตัวละคร4อีชิปมาปะ จิงหลิงเมื่อกี้จิงหลิงคัตชิอะไรนะอีกก็อีลืมนะอะตรงอ่ะอีลืมกูว่าคัตชิวัตโซสุดยอดมาพร้อมอีเวนต์กับจิงหลิงอีเวนต์คัตชิวัตโซอะไรครับเนี่ยมันลึกจังอุ้ยมันลึกจังโอ้โหได้5 อันเลยนะเป็นวัสดุเฉยเปิดเล่นๆครับเปิดเล่นๆมีกี่บางดีไปดีกันดีกว่าอุ้ยยืนลอยไป
I need to go home to fetch my grandfather's notes. Let's meet at Wanman Restaurant later.
Great! I'll go get everything ready. Traveler, what about you?
I actually have something to
为什
discuss
么
with
这
her.
个
You go ahead. We'll join you later.
告诉给他，
แล้วก็เกย์เว้ย
我的给有给。
สาระไรเดน คาโตเกะจะคือนาสาระนาวานอนสาระนาวะเย็นเฟยไงเลเวลอัพอิโตจอเย็นเฟยเลเวลอัพโอ้ยจามบ้างเลยเนี่ยโอ้ไม่ไหวแล้วกินยามันอะไรกินอันเฮโซผับอ่ะน้อยๆ audio open อ่ะโดนเกย์ปวดเฮ้ยLucky is so too bad.
Prita sottana, vai come niente.
Chinchip born naman ito.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.ต่อเรื่องตื่นเต้นเลยไม่รู้
I need your advice on something. What do I need to do to get along with Xiangling? Seriously? That's what's stressing you out? What's so strange about it? Why are you looking at me like that? You're super smart, and you're always so sure of yourself. Paimon thought you'd never needed... Well, that's just ridiculous. Xiangling's always so warm and friendly with me. This time especially. And now she's desperate to do me a favor. So, is that supposed to mean... I'm just not used to dealing with people who are so warm right from the get-go. How exactly am I supposed to respond to that?
ก็สนิทกันอยู่นานนี่ว่า
Noted. Thank you, Trup. What's making Kuching so self-conscious? Paimon thought nobody would be able to get under her skin.
ไปต่อไปที่ภัตตาคารกันเธอไปชิงเด็ก
Hey, we're here.
เฮ้ยกูบ้าเฮ้ยมาโบกไม้โบกมือ ทำไมต้องตีจริง
I'm just running through my ingredients to see what I'm missing. Oh, we're gonna do this now? What is it? But this is your idea. Why you gotta dump it on Paimon? Okay, so back at Longshu Inn, we noticed you and Kuching were getting along pretty well. So you really like... Yup. Kuching's good-natured and easy to be around. The kind of person... You're a braver person than Paimon. The first time we met Kuching, Paimon found her pretty intimidating. You think so? I remember thinking straight away that she was really easy to get along with. Didn't you see her sneaking treats to Goba back at Wangshu Inn?
เฮ้ยพ่อเรื่องอะไรกูบ้าด้วยเหรอ
Yeah, she's great. We know that now. We're just talking about first impressions? Oh, okay. Hey, have you guys eaten grilled shellfish before? They can be... We've eaten shellfish before, but I don't think we've ever tried eating them grilled. Oh, you're missing out. I'll grill some for you another time. But anyway, Kuching's like a shellfish. Maybe a little closed off, not to mention that even after her favorite food was stolen away, she was still happy looking after Goba. I'm really grateful for that.
ก็ไปขโมยเขาทำไมอ่ะกูบ้า
You make a good point.
อย่างซึ้ง
You know, Xiangling's intuition for people seems really spot on. Is that why she took a liking to Kuching so quickly? Alright, let's see. We're okay for carrots and crab, and we still got some ham and mushrooms. I wonder what Kuching's recipe is gonna be. Huh? What was that noise?
เฮ้ยนอกเสียงอะไรอ่ะมุยโซมันเสียงปีก
What the? That bird is huge!
น้องตัวเบลเริ่ม
It's the ladybird!
ผู้หญิงคนนั้นนี่นะ
Excuse me.
บาย
One shall not be
เจ้า
addressed
วัง
in
วัง
such a
มีขา
manner.
ตามมาตามมา
One shall be known as Adeptus,
Tuhan.
whose name, should you
ผู้
care
เป็
to
นเซียนที่
mention
มี
it,
ชื่อ
is
เจ้า
Cloud
วังวังมี
Retainer.
ใครยังไงนะ
Cloud Retainer. That
Hmm,
does sound like an
Shirley.
Adeptus name.
Well spoken. One shall let this young lady's enlightened words atone for the ignorant ones of her friend. A while it has indeed been, traveler.
มัน
Does
ทำไม
one
อะท่านเซียน
surmise correctly that you hasten hither to partake in the Moon Chase Festival? Ah, so even the illustrious traveler has been summoned to attend the Moon Chase Festival.
The theme? You mean Feast of the Bounteous Land?
ใส่น้ำมีเขาอาหาร
The
เยอะ
very
เลย
same. Moon Chase Festival falls during the season when many cooking ingredients are ripe. Hence, it is a fitting time to enjoy the finest of foods. One noticed the relative pomp and ceremony with which this year's let it be known that one's culinary proficiency and ingenuity is uncontested in all the world. Thus does one now appear in this realm, that those
อืมเป็นไก่ปรุงอาหารอะไรนะ
What? What's a supreme cuisine machine?
Patience. One's purpose here today is to meet and to greet. Nothing further. All shall be revealed. Traveler, you are one who has witnessed much of the culinary world.
มีแต่
When
ร้าน
the
ในการ
day
กินเข้ามา
comes, one would be most pleased to see you in attendance, offering your most
และกอง
vociferous
เชียร์ให้แก่ตัวข้าม
obeisance.
ผู้เป็นเซียน
Oh, so we're officially invited?
That which is implicitly understood needs not be made explicit, let alone official. I shall say no more and dwell here no longer. Await my word. Be there or beware.
จริงนะไม่พบไม่เลิกลาว่ะ
This bird always disappears just as quickly as she shows up.
เปิดมาทางสัตว์
Wait, not bird,
เซียนสาว
Adeptus.
เซียนนก
She seemed like someone very prestigious and very talented at cooking. She definitely loves her food.
What are you all huddled together over here for? The
Hey!
Adeptus left already.
เอ้ยใครมาเสียงใครเอ่ย
Yay,
Oh,
Clutching's
ก็เสียง
back.
นี้ไอเราก็นึกว่าเนี่ยคอมไมโซอีกอีโซเนี่ยอีกอีโซอีลืมมอบโซอีกโอเค
아 맞아. 왜 누구 기다려?
มุลลา
라이드만 나와.
มาจาก
Sorry I kept you waiting,
อัน
Xiangling.
นี้
This is the recipe from my
เราก็นึก
grandfather's
ว่าใคร
notes.
มา
They're not in the best condition, so rather than bring them out of the house, I just transcribed the recipe. Unfortunately, the texts my grandfather worked with were very old, usually faded, damaged, or both. Some parts are missing from this recipe too.
Oh, okay. Let me take a look. Give me some time. I need to look into it.
Sorry for the trouble. Oh,
เฮ้ยใครเนี่ยอันนี้ของจริง อันนี้ของจริง
누구?
ทุกคนอย่างนี้กันหมดแล้วรองเท้าใครวะไปผ้าใครอะไปผ้าปิด
너 몰라, 너 몰라.
มาจ้านามุลไล
진짜?
ใครอะ
진짜 몰라?
มุลลา
누구 또 올리위?
อ้าน้องกันอยู่
That voice sounds familiar.
อ้าใช่ด้วยกันอยู่
Sorry to interrupt your conversation. I was in the area
กัน
buying
อ
a
ยู่
few
มาโซ
things, and I heard the disturbance,
น้องกัน
so
อ
I
ยู่
felt
มาแล้
compelled to
ว
come take a look.
อุ้ยนี่อีเวนต์อะไรเนี่ยมาทุกคนเลยเพอร์เฟกต์นาวาสลัม
you mean Cloud Retainer? I saw her too. She just suddenly showed up right in the middle of the street. Whatever.
Lady Kaching, you saw her too? Do you, have a moment? I need to
มีเรื่องอะไร
discuss something with
น้อง
you.
กันอยู่
What is it, Ganyu? Has something urgent come?
No, it's nothing work related. I wanted to ask about
A personal matter? Involving me? Surely I haven't done anything
Yeah,
improper.
I mean,
please,
kid
Lady
gets it.
Kaching.
Oh,
Okay.
กินเยอะ
I noticed Cloud Retainer was here for quite a while. Did she say anything about me
ไม่เลย
when I was young?
ไม่มีใครเขาเล่าหรอก
About your childhood? No, nothing at all.
What? Really?
ลูกกู
Thank goodness.
ถ้าฉันทำน้อยจริงจัง
อืม
I was getting really worried. When she gets talking to people, she tends to go off on all sorts of tangents. So I was worried she might have bored you with some stories about me.
Your name didn't even come up, so you've nothing to worry about.
Ka-ching, how are you not asking a bunch of questions right now? There's obviously some juice.
Please, no,
เรารู้
don't
เรา
do
รู้
that to me.
Of course not. Whatever it is, I'm not curious and I'm not going to ask. If Ganyu has a secret and she wishes to keep it that way, nobody should make it their business to try and get it out of her.
Yes, ma'am. Paimon will never bring it up again.
Ka-ching, I thank you. You're so kind and considerate.
What's that got to do with...
เขาชมเฉยเกิน
Honest. Oh my, you're right. I should. Okay, everyone. Please excuse me. I should get back to work now.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Don't worry, Ganyu. We will.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
กันอยู่สวัสดีครับเข้ามาแล้วก็ไป
Just ignore her.
Hey, everyone. I just had an idea. It only occurred to me when that Adeptus showed up. Do you think the Stove God could be an Adeptus too? Ooh, could be.
I don't want to assert either way, but it seems...
In that case, we should go ask the Adepti about it. I think...
Master? You mean your teacher?
Uh-huh. She's over at Eugene Terrace. Come on, I'll introduce...
อาจารย์ อาจารย์ดูห่างไกลมันไกลอ่ะเดินไปจากตรงนี้แล้วกันยาวอาจารย์เหรออาจารย์ของชิงลิงเหรอมาดามปิง
Master
เป็นเซียนจริงด้วยใช่จำได้แล้วในเรื่องมีอยู่โบก็บอก
Hello.
Madam Ping is Xiangling's
I did not expect that.
Master, how are you keeping these days? Are you well?
Oh, very well, thank you. What a surprise it is that you all had the time to come.
Hello.
Master, we came here because we have a question for you. Do you know about the Stove God?
Of course I know the Stove God.
Does this mean you know them personally?
Ah, I see. It's the Moon Chase Festival. How interesting. So you came to hear some...
That's right. We're investigating something that happened recently.
I see. The great stone surfaces. I must commend your guesswork this far. I did indeed know the Stove God of whom you speak, but it was a great many. Moon Chase was originally a rite observed by the Adepti, not something in which the ordinary people of Liyue would ever partake. But on nights when the moon shone bright, everybody would get together for joyful reunions. There would be fine food, fine wines, and choice teas. Later, Rex Lapis unified all of these various festivals under the Moon Chase name to honor an old friend of his. In short, the heavens were our witness as we vowed to the moon to come together in joyful solidarity, to remember the past and reflect upon the present. That is the meaning of the Moon Chase Festival.
Rex Lapis.
That friend made many contributions to Liyue, and Rex Lapis would not have them go unrecognized. Turning this season into... I can only presume that the Stove God Festival was one of the many subsumed into the Moonchase Festival.
In the hands of Rex Lapis, our nation's traditions were faithfully upheld. It is to their detriment that we must now be the ones to inherit this duty.
Ah, Kuching, I simply won't allow you to be so down on yourself. Nothing would delight Rex Lapis more than to know that those who follow in his foot...
Thank you.
Lady Kuching.
เฮ้ยเขาวิ่งตามมาเฉย
Lady Kuching, Lady
Let
Ningguang
go.
wishes to speak with you.
Ningguang's looking for me? Must be important. Please excuse me, everyone. If I'm not back soon, you'll find me at Ningguang's office.
Okay. มีอะไรบ้าง
There she goes.
Do you want to know who Rex Lapis's friend was?
Hi, my guy.
เราไม่จบเลย
Yes, precisely. There are few genuine coincidences in the world. The story of the Lost Festival and the old friend are indeed one and the same. The Stove God was a good friend of mine, too. What a pity it is that the god is now gone both from the world and from people's memories.
How could that happen?
It is to everyone's regret that the Stove God passed. But gods cannot be fully destroyed, and we made a pact to wait until the land became fruitful once more. For perhaps the Stove...
Really? Master, you must miss the Stove God a lot, right? From the way you talk about it all, it sounds like you were the best of friends.
Yes.
เพื่อนเหรอ
Thinking back on it all, there are many fond memories. I'm pleasantly surprised to find that Kuching is investigating this. She is a tenacious child, and anything she sets her mind to, she will diligently pursue. It warms my heart. Unfortunately, however, I cannot simply give her the answer, for the process is of great importance to her. Kuching's grandfather once researched the Stove God, and now she follows in his footsteps. Since Kuching has inherited this conundrum, so too she must inherit the journey to its resolution.
You knew Kuching's grandpa?
Of course, I count all the people of Liyue among my good friends. I remember when he was the same age a grandparent and grandchild are definitely made from the same mold. Both diligent enough to take on anything, and I like to think of Liyue as my own little potted plant. I've watched it grow and blossom, and it grows more beautiful all the time. In the blink of an eye, the buds of yesterday are in full, for new blossoms must bloom on the branches if the tree is to remain evergreen and ever young. My dears, you are absolutely right to focus your investigation on the stone. It is, as you suppose, the lost statue of the Stove God, and within it lie... I should like to see the stone for myself if you would lead me to it. Perhaps the truth will emerge even as we watch on.
โอเคมาดามปิงไปก็ได้วิ่งไปดีกว่าเนาะวิ่งไปก็ถึงแล้วนี่หว่าแล้วก็จะวาร์ปอย่างเดียวเลยเพื่อชิงก็อยู่มาดามปิงนะ
You're all here. I was just about to send someone to fetch you.
Kuching, has the stone undergone any changes?
A crack has appeared in one corner, but we still can't tell what's inside.
ไม่มีรถแตกเฉย
What happened? Did someone chip it while no one else was...
More likely a natural occurrence. Our weapons have had no effect on it.
How would a natural occurrence crack it
ไม่ถึง
open?
แตกเองอะหิน
This is because the Stove God draws power from the actions of the masses. The heat of a busy kitchen, the joy of a reunion. Keep up the good work. and the truth will rise to the surface.
All the books say the stove god is the deity of food. So is the stone opening up because everyone's cooking for the festival?
Statues draw power from their people. So, if the stove god has dominion over cooking, could it be that the passion people put into their cooking gives power to this? Ningguang and I chose Feast of the Bounteous Land as this year's theme, and now every chef signed up for the competition is busy preparing. Paimon's theory is not an unreasonable one.
Plus, a lot of families have reunion feasts around this time. With everyone back home, the whole city's bustling with people, and that adds a lot to the festive atmosphere.
กลับบ้านพบครอบครัวทำอาหารกันมันเป็นเทศกาลกลับบ้านใช่ไหม
So if the stone cracked because Leo has started getting festive, that must mean that that's gotta be it, right, Master?
Well, we'll have to see then, won't we?
Okay, the fact that cooking is involved gives us a perfect opportunity. The selections phase of masterful chefs will be held indoors and seen by only a few people, but the finals will be held outside in public. Everyone who wants to will be able to come and watch.
And when the finals end, boom! We'll get to see who the stove god...
It's definitely a possibility.
Well, I've already signed up, so I should be able to help.
Yes, for a chef as accomplished as yourself, getting to the finals should be a break.
All this talk of cooking competitions is making Paimon hungry.
You love Paimon.
Can't wait! It'd be great if Paimon could take a nap.
เอาตะเกียบเวสเสร็จสิ้นแข็งนวลโอ้โหน่าทางจะหลุดว่ะชมไปแล้วแหละนอนสตรีมขึ้นนะซุคือแบบโยกีออกมาประกันแซกนะวะนานาวาเฮเซอร์ตอนนี้หมดแล้วเหรอ
There is no escape.
เอ้าโดนไป โดนไปจอยอิเล็กโตนี่คืออะไรเด่นอิเล็กโตมาtáป่ะ
Shine down.
อัปโปอิเล็กโตทำไมโดนไฟตัวเองช็อตล่ะท่านไรเด่นอุ้ยความสนุกของเทศกาลเวลา8 วัน 7 ชั่วโมงเรื่องราวของโอ้โหเรายังไม่ปลดล็อกเลยอะดูดิมันนะเว้ยเส้นทางแห่งหินอัปเกรดอะไรบ้างเอ้ายังไม่ปลดล็อกจริงด้วยไปนับเฟซนำทางคือกับเจ้าวังเมคาวัดใจเลยนี่คืออะไรเอามาจ้ะ맞죠. 예. 완했어 이거. 이거. 가.เจ้าว้าวเจ้าวังเมคาอยู่นี่เลยไป นี่เขาทำอะไรอ่ะไม่มีเตาหลอดเลยไม่ทันอะไรติดไปคืออะไรอ่ะทำอะไรครับอีเวนต์ปืนถามทำอะไรมาพอดีก็เปิดติดกันไปเสร็จ โอชิดำเต้าหู้โอเช่นเต้าหู้เหรอเต้าหู้แฮมจะจำได้นะทำรอยกินอาหารนี่เหรอเราต้องวิ่งลงไปเหรอซ้ายให้เหยียบอยู่บนซ้ายโอ้ขอดูแป๊บหนึ่งเดี๋ยวนะ
Dai, come trovo molto.
โมมันถูกกระบวนโจร
Dico mangiare e niente.
วิกกี้ม่วนใหญ่อยู่อีกคนทำมัน
Ti
นะวะ
posso a cavolo tomo che a Roma.
มุลาทุโรโซมุลา
Adesso mo me le so che.
เนมเซ
Mangiare
ปา
anche a so nem se.
업소 냄새.
있어 냄새 옆에 많이 근고 냄새.
정말 มันยากจังล่ะการทำอีเวนต์นะ เข้าไปแล้วนะอ๋อเนี่ยเหรอไปเงี้ยเหรอไปเลยเป็นนายอะไรนั่นเหรอ
기호 빨리 있다라.
위에 있어 어떻게 해요
왔다라 없어 기호.
Illusion shattered.
โอ้แล้วลองเปลี่ยนเป็นโลเลยล่ะ
Behold, the princess.
เจอคนเดียวเท่านั้นแหละไหนล่ะไปไหนแล้วอ่ะเอามันหายไปเฉยไม่ต้องบินหนีไปบินหนีข้าลงไม่ขึ้นหรอกไม่ไหวแล้วยิงบนนี้แหละโอ้ยยิงไม่โดนโอ้โหก็มันไม่มีตัวเนาะแล้วก็ครับ
By royal decree.
โอ้โหกลืนเข้าไปเฉยเลยเว้ยโอ้แล้วขึ้นไปข้างบนโคตรยากเลย แล้วเราต้องมาหาอะไรซ้ายขวาได้นะกระโพงพร้อมเลย
쏟아.
มาเอาดิมาดิเอาดิมานี่แหละการปรุงอาหารได้อยู่นะวุ้นทำไมมัน3 อันเลยมันยากอยู่นะเนี่ย เฮ้ยจะเดินไปไหนโอ้ยซ้ายก่อนซ้ายก่อนซ้ายก่อนมันทำยากมากอ่ะขวาก่อนมาก่อนอันนี้เราต้องมาทำอาหารแล้วเลยโอ้ยช่วยโอ้มันยากจริงนะเนี่ยอุ้ยเอาอีกแล้วอ่ะไม่ไหวไม่ไหวอุ้ยอุ้ยเลยโอ้ยไม่พอดีอุ้ยยากอ่ะยากจัดอ่ะโอ้โหอย่างเงี้ยนี่มันกลไกอะไรเนี่ยได้ก็เอาไป3 อันเลยไม่เดี๋ยวได้สักอันเลยโอ้โหอย่างยากอ่ะยากจัดมันโดนจ้ะได้มาแล้ว1 อัน어떻게 해서? 이게? 나.
아니야. 다른 거 지금
이거 오펜 안 했어.
밑에 오pen.
어디?
밑에
봐 어디?
밑에
안 했어.
왜 나 오pen? 나 오pen 다음에 그거 노사랑 같이 만났어.
이거 먼저
I
하나.
created another universe
같이
and found a
만났어.
paradise.
사람 왜 있어? 그냥
오케이. จะหาทำที่อีเวนต์นะครับอีเวนต์นี้อุ้ยเทศกาลมูนชีเป็นยังไงต่อไปนำชมการในภายภาคหน้า